Hello, tribe members. I am Marcus Onesimus Boston, and I am Cecil W. Adams. We are the hosts of the Solardians, the Human Becoming Podcast. You are just a few seconds away from listening to our newest episode. But don't forget to get your tribal wear from thesolardiansmerch.com and listen to previous episodes at thesolardians.com or wherever you subscribe and get your podcast from. Follow me on all socials at MOBoston314 and me, Cecil W. Adams, on all platforms. Welcome to the Positive Playground and always forward.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Solardians.
I don't know. We need a new song. I'm back over this one. We can't even get on beat or on tune with it. I mean,
I got a little bit too sexy on that. That's probably me.
You've been in. Are you in heat right now, bro? Like, I just don't.
No,
I remember the last pod with Yolanda. It kind of you were somewhere else, man.
I don't
know if it was cuffing season. Is that what's going on, bro? You just like
this is sort of the end. We're on the other side of the winter now, So this
you still got February.
Yeah.
Oh, and Yolanda is a woman of color.
Yeah, I
mean, she is a person of color. I don't know what she identifies as. I assume. She's like, whatever I feel like that day. That's what.
How much money they got?
Boy. What I feel you gonna call me, boy.
Whoa.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Troubles, ma'am.
Yes, mommy.
I am Marcus Onesimus Boston, podcast Poppy, podcast Zaddy, podcast Prophet. Welcome to the mob.
I am Cecil W. Adams, the originator of the Soulard Podcast Association. I'm just making that shit up. There's not one of those right now.
I was like, oh shit, we in association?
No. God, no.
And we have new tribe member. I'll let Cecil bring you in. Go ahead,
so I guess we just call it ACL Pro, ACO Pro, the Pro of St. Louis in the bags. Jerry Wolford Jr.
Violence. Give him violence.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Violence. We busting y'all ass out here. Heard Jerry busting you motherfuckers ass out here in these shows.
Hey, slow down. Too many machine guns. Sorry, getting a little queasy. What I said earlier, I said he's not necessarily a Jerry's kid, but he's special to us.
I've heard that before.
Jerry, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you for the drink.
Drinking the two-step.
If you want, we will. So please.
For people that don't know, Jerry is pretty much you started bags in St. Louis. Well, I mean, I think it was old timers had it before, but then like as far as like bringing it to the masses, it was you and Brian, right?
Yep. Brian Jones first. I mean, he was obviously the main guy that started. And I just kind of jumped on his coattails. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. I mean, that's the way I understood it. I mean, there's not like a history book written right now of like where it started. I mean, I know it started in the city.
It did
a long time ago when they were using corn bags and I don't know this, but I assume that cornhole came about, kind of something else besides horseshoes to play or something like that, or washers maybe, and then cornhole just kind of like the evolution of it, or I don't necessarily know the history myself.
You know what? I've heard some stories. I don't know. I can't. If I sat here and
what's your hypothesis?
You know what? From what I understand, it started in Ohio, I believe. Like I said, don't go fact check. I don't know.
Yes, as long as you say I believe.
I believe.
Right, as long as you don't say
allegedly.
Right.
Ohio, and like I said, they just had a piece of plywood, and I think they cut a hole in it. And just
how much weed do you think they were smoking? Be like, hey man, let's cut a hole in this board, and then I'll get my wife to sew up this bag with some corn in it, and then we just throw the motherfucker up there and see who can put in the hole the most.
don't know, but thank you for that blunt.
Yeah, right, exactly. They be smoking that good weed too. That's that shit.
That's funny.
I have never really Googled it because I'm probably not gonna believe it anyway. If I saw it on Google, I'm gonna put my own twist on it.
Yeah. Look at mother goofy trying to Google it.
Are you Googling right now?
Keep going.
No,
keep
I want to
talking.
know. Jamie, let us know. That's from Darian.
Come on, keep talking.
Marcus is our Googler. He's our Google.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. But,
wow.
Okay, let's hear this.
Wow.
Let's hear this history because I need to know this.
Okay. Wow. Okay. It originated in Germany.
Oh.
In the 14th century.
Wow.
What?
Burlap sack?
It says some says.
Wait. What cornhole are you looking up?
Yeah. Whoa. We're not talking about 2 girls, 1 cup.
No, it
cornhole.
says cornhole, the game and its history.
Okay. Let's hear it. Everybody wants to know.
Okay, it says so. Some says it was invented in 14th century Germany. Others credit Black Hawk tribes in Illinois. Still others point to a Kentucky form. That too. So, still some point to a Kentucky former in the 1800s. So we got 3 different versions. So you guys are right because you guys were saying Kentucky 1800s.
Yeah,
that's the opening fucking paragraph.
So I feel for cultural appropriation that we're going to say the Native Americans invented it.
We want the Black Hawks in
Illinois? Because there's only one.
Illinois.
There's an S on the end, but it's silent.
I say craftique, so it is crafted. So clearly, I like to bougie up everything.
Right. So I actually played against Black Hawk College. Anyway, go ahead. So let's go further. What was the start? As in, like, did it start by they burlap sack, sewed it together, and started throwing the motherfuckers?
It fell apart after that.
Okay, fair enough. So you guys, there's this machine called Google. Anybody wants to know exactly where it started or whatever Google says, there you go.
Now you know for the next trivia night.
Right, exactly. So how long you been in the game now?
I think I've been playing probably 8 years, 8.5 years.
And you're like me, a softball guy that's kind of converted into this.
That's exactly where I came from. Bowling, softball. Yeah.
I was never a bowling guy, man.
I think I made a breakthrough on my darts.
Yeah.
I realized if I put more of this in the middle where the fat part is, I'm pretty accurate.
Yeah.
When I had that moment, I hit a hat trick and then a low ton after that. I said, oh, maybe I might be onto something.
Right.
Anywho.
And then darts will make you better if you just throw more. And that's on me. I haven't figured out where to. Yeah. I mean, I know where we can put the dartboard, but just getting permission from the boss if we can put the dartboard in the dining room.
Yeah. That's she's not gonna go for that. She's not gonna go for that.
Oh, there might be enough. There might be enough room on the deck.
Yeah, now that could be work.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I like that.
I'll send the email to corporate and see.
Yeah,
HR.
You did it
again. What do you? Oh my god!
All I did was turn it.
Aggressively turning.
That's my cue to get the vibe.
Yeah. You get it, sir.
Technical difficulties. It's plugged in.
Sponsored by Screaming Eagle, 6 Flags.
Right. What is going?
What's wrong, boo? I'm not used.
All right, now turn. There you go. All right.
We're back.
Did I spill vodka?
Yeah.
Right. It's on the charger. It's getting some juice. What's that? A tantrum.
So Jerry, are you from St. Louis then?
I am. I grew up in North St. Louis, Baden, off of North Broadway.
Okay.
From the B-Town.
From the B-Town.
Right.
Club Elite.
I came out. I went to Gateway Tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see that, Jerry. I see that, Jerry.
I came out in 94.
94, baby, was a great day. 94 was a great year.
I'm a little bit of an old one. Just
sweet.
turned 45 this year.
Oh, okay.
I
Wait, where's the?
know how to get to it.
You don't have a preset? Come on now. That's the biggest white thing ever. There it is.
There we go. Here's some violence too.
He loves the violence. So, were you? So you play sports in high school and stuff? Then
I played a little bit of baseball, soccer, and then I got into just outside school stuff. I played Legion ball, and I just got away in the high school.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got in, and then obviously girls and all that. Took over everything.
Man,
the devil will get you
every time.
Man, ooh, and it smelled good and feel just right. God damn you.
Thankfully, I was a big old goofy nerd in high school, and the ladies didn't detract from my basketball playing.
Well, I never said the ladies were interested. I'm just saying. That it's just,
you were chasing those motherfuckers.
I was shooting. I didn't say I was scoring. I was shooting.
Yeah, I say.
So, would you say in high school, and post high school, you were more of a buckshot approach? Like,
yeah.
Hello.
With the shotty, bow, 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 bow.
See which one goes down. Just send that seed out there and see which one goes for it.
Oh man, I just thought hit my stride till like T-Pain was hot, and I had my locks the first time, and I had a roommate, and I had no future, and I ride the bus. Oh, they couldn't leave me alone. I was all over the city. I was all through South County and St. Charles, West County. They love picking my black ass up and doing nasty stuff and being fun. It was great times of my life.
I never crossed the river. When I grew up in North St. Louis, I was on Bi-State. Wherever Bi-State went, that's where I went.
Yeah, but they would love to pick me up. I said, I ain't got no car.
What's
they love the project.
Bi-State is I'm from Southern Illinois. I don't know what.
It's bus line.
Bus line.
Yeah, it's bus line.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
One of the worst because it's so inconsistent. It's so horribly set up. It's so horrible. So horrible. Anyway, good times. Good bodies. I had no future. What I chose to do, go to school and get a car. I've been struggling ever since.
But hey, a lot of people go to school for 8 years. They're called doctors.
Right.
I went for 5. Fuck you.
In a row?
Between JUCO and my 4 year, that was 5 years. I spent 3 at JUCO and 2 at UMSL.
Motherfucker, you graduated college 2 years ago.
Man, no, 2015, bro. It's been 5 years.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
You're 35.
Right. So 25 to 30. Then 30.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I just tell me about my math and my life.
No. What I'm saying is like most people go to college out of high school. I didn't realize you took.
No. My mom wasn't paying for that shit. She was like, "Nick, you better figure it out." So I don't know.
No. I would not. If I couldn't throw a leather ball through a metal hoop, I would never went to college.
My mom was like, "You better figure it out. We ain't gonna my motherfucking taxes." I said, "Ma, education shit."
Really?
My mom was like,
"Congratulations!"
Hey, and that degree's paying off for you, right?
Right? It's not.
It's not. Neither is mine.
Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, soon it will. Oh shit!
What is happening? What?
It is back. Maybe unplug it.
No.
Brought to you by Screaming Eagles.
We're back. Shit. Do you have some Jerry? We have some questions for Jerry, like you had for Tommy.
Yeah, duh.
Okay, here we go. So,
we were just getting the background done so we can establish the precedence, and then we'll go on from there. So everybody knows who he is. So, grew up in St. Louis. You, so you're Clark Kent, meaning your day job. You do mortgages, right?
I do mortgages. Yep.
Nice, man. How long you been at that game?
I did it for a couple years back in, I guess it was 07, 08 when the bubble burst.
Oh shit!
And I got out of that.
Yeah, it was a good time to get out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
Have you watched the Big Short, the movie?
You know what? No, someone recommended that, and I have not seen that yet.
You watch it. I mean, maybe you shouldn't watch it because maybe relive some bad shit. But like, the way
you have PTSD.
Yeah. Don't.
Gosh, I hope we don't go there again.
You're right. Exactly. So, and then you just got back in. So you've always been in sales. You're a sales guy.
Everything.
I can see that. I mean, your mannerisms, like I could tell. Yeah, sales. But you're not like one of those fake fucking salespeople. Like,
no,
where you can obviously tell like that the motherfucker's trying to get something out of you. You know, like that's what
a referral.
Yeah, a referral.
Treat them right the first time.
Yeah, exactly. Back. And that's exactly. And that's what building that rapport and being genuine, intentional instead of transactional. Exactly. You were making all the noise over there.
I know, man.
Yeah, slash a little bit in there, Jared. You're in the city. Let's go.
That's the good juice. They ain't Mr. Pure. That's Welch's.
All right. So let's do. We're just doing 10 questions, okay?
Oh shit. Okay.
Because the 30-something questions, he took too much time. We got a lot to get into. I'm nerding out over here.
I know,
bags, bro.
I know. It's okay.
Just sit back and enjoy yourself.
I am.
You go.
I'm gonna drink.
First, you do your question.
I'm gonna drink and play songs.
Do your.
Oh, this is Tribal Baptism, brought to you by Big Stu Films. Big Stu make you better you deserve. Big Stu, find him at bigstufilms.com and also Big Stu on all your socials. Big Stu Films. Are you ready? Wait, I got one more sound effect. Hold on.
I didn't study.
Greetings and welcome
I want to play a game.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Traditional books or audiobooks?
Audio.
Dark liquor or light liquor?
Say it one more time.
Dark liquor or light liquor?
Light liquor. Tito's.
He's a vodka guy, like us.
Yes.
Yeah, I am a vodka guy. And
now
also,
he's turned into a vodka guy. He was a crown apple and cranberry guy.
Yeah, I was heavy. I was heavy in that shit.
Yeah, but that shit, man, that so much
liquid
sugar,
diabetes.
man.
That was instant diabetes.
Diabetes.
I was like, I want mine with cranberry juice as well. Add some more sugar to the sugar, please.
Do you know
Thank
what that?
you, sugar.
Do you know what that? Do you know what that drink actually? Before there was Crown Apple, that same taste of that drink. You know what that shot was called?
No.
Was that apple pucker?
Nope.
No. That's
It was mixed with apple pucker. So it was
Okay.
Crown, apple pucker, and then cranberry. It was a Washington apple.
Washington apple.
But like, so Crown very smartly was like, let's cut out that middleman. Let's just make Crown Apple.
That peach fry too. That peach is good.
I don't drink none of that brown shit.
Yeah, no, dude.
Man, I was a Jameson dude forever.
J-Mo, some nasty
J-Mo,
shit.
I still visit J-Mo. Like when I broke up with J-Mo, that was tough. Like I was like when I broke up with Jameson, it was a tough time in my life. I had to break up. I was like, we just weren't good for each other.
I had to break up with romance like that.
Well, I just met J-Mo.
I love that bitch.
So my girlfriend loves J-Mo, and
yeah,
but her face doesn't say she loves it. She is her family.
She a beast. So when a woman drink J-Mo, she's not the one to play with.
I still miss.
She loves her J-Mo. But I tell her all the time, she makes that face. I'm like, you tell me you love it, but your face says you hate it. Because she makes us, but she be like, let's go again.
I love it.
Whoa. This is going to tell a lot about them right now. How do you take your J-Mo shots?
Room temperature.
Okay.
Right on the shotgun.
If you're going to say chilled, I was be like,
no.
This podcast is over.
Blow out these motherfucking candles.
No. We are done.
Out.
She takes it right out the bottom.
Yeah, all day. Yeah.
She's a J-Mo girl for sure.
Yeah, nice. Please proceed.
Oh.
I'm here to keep us on track.
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
I know. I love my Instagram feed. I don't know. You're probably a respectful young man, so yours is probably pretty mature.
Yeah.
My shit is stoddy, boy. That motherfucker ass.
Oh, no, used to be. Now, the main thing you can tell about Marcus's Instagram is that he is black. Look at his Instagram. You know that dude is black. No pictures of himself.
Right. No, there's something in there. That's not true. I put podcast posts on my stuff.
Okay.
And I put some pictures of myself every once in a while, but what's that all the time?
That's how he knows you're black.
Right.
Your pictures. I knew it.
Yeah, that's it. That's like, okay, that's like the post for the show. You got Jerry and I in some fucking tank tops and fucking trucker hats. This motherfucker looks like he's preaching a sermon. He's up there spreading the good word. Jerry and I are in fucking trucker hats and tank tops, bro.
And with a seltzer of all. Any man card I ever had. I'm
sitting there throwing a bag like a fucking like a noob. Like the thing's coming out of my hand like at a fucking angle. I'm like, oh, this is the one now. Right. Oh God, I guess we all started somewhere. I'll eat that because I own that. Like that's
very true.
Yeah, and I was up like my release was like here. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, I'm embarrassing myself.
It was a lot bad. I was like, sorry guys, sorry friends.
No. Hold on, Jerry. Let me show you one thing. This is not the first time that's happened where he puts up a really good picture of himself and then puts a crazy picture of me. Look right here.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like I got the short beard and the short hair and like that was for a different show that I was doing. This is where
you got that face looking like Marcus just told me some bullshit.
Yeah, right. That's when that was the original Another Round. Oh Jesus Christ, that was a long time.
Is this the picture you chose? That's the face that said this is the picture you chose. Look at me, look like a politician.
Right, yeah.
Vote for me.
Right.
I'm a little crime.
He looks like he's running for fucking.
I love single mothers. Let me kiss the baby.
He's running for a school board or some shit like that. It's a stepping stone to get to alderman.
Right.
Jesus. All right.
Yes, Ms. Johnson. I will make sure your potholes get filled this week.
Right.
I'll call my goddamn office.
I've been seeing Jack Coder signs up. That must be coming up on the alderman election.
Mayor election coming up.
Oh yeah.
The first round comes up soon.
We may have We may have one of the candidates coming on.
That'd be dope.
Scrooge obviously is pushing that through. I'm like,
push through the pipes.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where he called me. He's like, "Hey, I need this." I'm like, "Fuck." All right, man. Cool. But no, the dude's really cool. He's an economist. Like, I actually dig the dude. He's a cool shit. And he is a man of color.
Oh, I know that guy. I had to read up on him. The Lewis
Johnson or something like that, or
I thought it was Lewis.
Maybe let me look.
That might be Lewis.
Look at me throwing out
first job.
First job was a busboy at a Carpenter's Hall off North Broadway, wedding reception hall.
I can never work in food because
you know what? No, back that up. My first
if I had
my first job, I used to shine shoes. My uncle used to take me shining shoes up and down North Broadway, all the different bars. Yep. Shining shoes.
Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones. Oh, we was way off.
He played for the Braves.
I thought the Braves too. I was like, Andrew Jones for the Braves. The Braves should have won more championships, man. But my Yankees did.
Hey, did you hear about the Cardinals?
What they do?
We signed the Wayno.
No, they're in the possible here. You hear this all the time, but Nolan Arenado or the Rockies,
motherfucker. We are not. I cannot get hyped. Don't you do this to me?
You're right. You're right.
I can't do. Don't give me hope.
I'm with you.
Don't give me
hope. However, it sounds fantastic.
And then we'll have. But I mean, if we do,
it's like
that means what's the name is going? Who was playing third for us? It wasn't Carpenter.
Edelman.
Edelman's going to go to.
Second.
Is it Edelman?
Edelman, yeah, because Wong's not coming back.
Well,
Wong's not coming back.
According to what I was reading on Twitter, obviously everything on Twitter is true.
Yeah, everything.
There might. I mean, they signed Wayno for 1 year.
Yep.
Molina, I pray they get him.
They have to.
Dude, I will be so mad at the Cardinals.
He's gonna go to the White Sox with LaRusso.
We don't need that negativity over there, okay?
No, he's gonna maybe.
He's a Yankees fan. Don't let him talk like he gets concerned.
Oh man.
Yeah, like, but
wait, who won the World Series this year? That's my new team.
The Dodgers.
Hey, and I'm either gonna
he is legit. He's legit Yankees. He's legit Yankees.
I mean,
that's
I got my Jeter poster.
Oh no, he's a Yankees and Giants.
I got my
he's a Yankee and Giants guy.
I keep here. I have $1 million on the wall.
But Jerry's a Bills guy. Like Ben Bills.
How become a Bills guy? I'm a Giants man.
So when we had the Cardinals, the Cardinals left and went to Arizona.
Yeah,
they didn't have a football team,
right?
And it was early '90s.
Thurman Thomas.
Bills were in a Super Bowl.
That was Jim Kelly, right?
Jim Kelly. Thurman Thomas was the running back, and I had a Thurman. I still have a Thurman Thomas rookie card. I don't know what it's worth, but
yeah. No, that was when I jumped on the bandwagon.
Fair enough.
Well, they went to 4 Super Bowls. How many did they win?
Oh, they was at Denver twice. I sort of remember.
No, they lost to Dallas twice. I hate the
Cowboys. I hate fucking Dallas, man.
Oh, and then what's his name? Who's the dude that got all the death threats and missed the kick?
Scott Norwood, and it was probably one of my threats. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait. Let's see. What was that? Was that 92?
Let's see. They lost to the Redskins, I believe, first, and they lost to the Giants, and they lost to Dallas.
Was the Redskins? Was that with Rippon or was that with
Rippon?
Okay, yeah. Because Doug Williams.
That's the one they should have. Actually, no, it was the Giants. They lost to the Giants. It was Giants first, Redskins, and then Dallas twice.
So, actually, somebody that we hopefully we'll probably have to go to his house, but we're gonna have on the show. Actually, is Dave Butts. He's in the Redskins Ring of Fame. He won Defensive Player of the Year for the Redskins. He lives over in fucking Edwardsville.
You know who lives in St. Louis? I'm shocked.
Who
made his home here? Daryl Strawberry.
Yeah. Oh, I knew that.
I never thought that in a million years.
He lives like Lake St. Louis and shit like that. Yeah. He met his chick. I think his wife
from here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
right.
All right.
Yeah. See what you women do? That's
yeah. I mean,
make us move across the country.
I think Daryl needs to stay out there. There's a few other people that live here that you would never like.
Wayne Gretzky, I think, has a home here. I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, oh my God, how much of a G is Wayne Gretzky's daughter's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Like
Scott?
Yeah, still hasn't got married to her. They got 2 kids, and that.
I'll get to you when I get to you.
No, it's not Adam Scott.
Isn't that Adam Scott?
No.
No. It's Dustin Johnson.
Dustin Johnson.
Sorry.
Dustin Johnson's a fucking G. Like #1 player in the world or top 5, and married or not? Just got 2 babies with Wayne Gretzky's daughter, who's fucking smoke show.
Damn, Jerry, you don't get no place on time? They saying that he get there on time.
They say what?
They coming for you,
Actually,
dog.
yeah, he got here on time.
Jennifer Lewis said he was early. Josh was like, "Oh, I'm lying. He ain't come on time." Jerry got here when I got here at 6:30. He was ready. Wow, they ate. They tear your ass up in these comments, buddy.
Hey,
They fucking
is
you
Josh
around
on
the
there
long way.
Hey, turn it towards me real quick.
that's a bad.
Josh, so I text Jerry today to get with you to get the Vortex poster to put on the wall, but somebody forgot.
My bad.
Damn.
My bad.
This episode is brought to you by Vortex Bags, the best
There
bags
you
in the
go.
whole goddamn world. So, all right. Question.
Hidden talent.
Say it one more time.
What's your hidden talent?
Dang. That's a tough one. Shit, maybe.
Can you juggle? I don't know.
Damn, that's a good
I don't
question.
even know what I don't even know what I would
know.
answer that. I'm patient. That's a talent because I'm a lot of motherfuckers to smack people. I know.
I don't have
Right.
patience.
I don't know what my talent would be.
Dang, that's a good one. I can't even really dance either.
He's like, Josh said, "I got you, see, so I'll bring it to you."
Thanks, Josh.
I have a unique talent to be able
I'll be
to
I'll
drink
be
all
there
night.
Saturday, or I'll be there Sunday.
I can drink all night, show up to a cornhole tournament, and finish in the top 3.
And kick
be
your
drunk.
ass.
So
That's telling you
I would
fucking
say,
sober bitch ass
like,
motherfuckers.
And that's
that never
luck.
seen
Actually,
you.
No,
it's luck. I don't.
I mean, for us, you like that's a hidden talent. That's like every day for us.
I get it. I don't know.
I'm fucking with you,
That's being
but no,
alive.
like that's but going like I know how I played softball being hungover, and I was always did okay with it. I could see throwing bags, just getting there and like not having to think and just going and being like focusing on the fact you're really hungover and still being able to
Exactly.
going through it. You know,
Yep.
that's like when people talk about doing things when they're high. Like a lot of people like work out when they're high because you know their mind is somewhere else, but the mechanics are still there and they're focused, you know, on the mechanics. That's why I need to probably, if I was going to smoke the reefer,
The cannabis,
the left-handed cigarettes. I've always thought like, man, maybe I should smoke some weed and go throw bags to get on my head. I don't know. I'm too afraid because I'm afraid I'd be just like, I don't know.
But at
I
that
think-
point,
I
you don't.
think-
Well,
care.
I've already embarrassed myself enough,
you
so
don't
why
care.
do I even
What?
care anymore?
Yeah, this- I think a pen. You be good with a pen because that's what you can just couple
Yeah.
little puffs and it's not as intense if he was like
Watch,
light up a joint.
watch me start throwing good, and then next thing I know, Jerry's like, "Hey man, you got that pen on you?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, Jerry, this is my secret sauce."
I can feel you breathing on my neck, son. What's going on over here? What's your guilty pleasure?
Fresh baked chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh,
Don't you
hell
do the
yeah.
gun? Don't do
Terrible.
I will give some violence.
the gun. No violence. No violence on chocolate chip cookies. You need like
How
a
about this?
rainbow sound.
And ice cold
You
milk.
got rainbow sound?
Turn the volume down.
What the fuck was that? That's not rainbow. No, I need like a twinkle, like a twinkle. Yes, yo,
Like,
exactly.
ooh, wow.
There we go. I got it. No,
I mean, that's Star Wars, right?
Marvel.
Something.
Oh, it is Marvel. Any more questions for?
There it is.
Chocolate, sprinkles.
I've had fat kid moments where I would get really elevated, go into sushi, have a very reasonable lunch, then walk across the street and go to Hot Box Cookies.
Oof.
And
The
then-
only
I've never been to
reason-
Hot Box. I've never been there, but like I
Bruh.
don't need to go there.
The only reason why they don't have more locations is because I don't live close. That's the only reason.
Right,
Other than
right.
that, we'd be talking about expansion.
Get a real vivid cake, a chocolate chip, a sugar cookie.
Hey man, when's this thing over? Man?
No. Here's the fuckhole of it. They'll deliver.
They do. Our insomnia cookie.
How far will they go?
No, there's one on
Insomnia right down the street.
right a
No,
grand.
no.
Like they'll deliver right to the front door.
Will they come to St. Charles?
Oh, I mean,
we can get you stuff before you go, bro.
right.
I'll
I
pay
mean, but
extra.
if he gets too drunk, he's gonna sleep on the couch, so we can just order him, and he can Jerry wake up tomorrow with a box of cookies,
Hot Box cookies.
chocolate.
hot box cookies like all on his face,
Oh
like
my god.
like he'll wake up like, oh fuck, I gotta throw bags. You brought your bags with you, didn't you?
I did not. Dang, you got boards here?
I mean, I've got my training boards, but I mean, we don't have anywhere to throw. We'll go into that later. All right, any more questions?
I'm sorry. Me and Josh talk about Hot Box cookies in the comments. Sorry.
Nice.
Hey, those are the best.
Prince and MJ.
Oh, MJ all day.
Smartest person you know.
Ooh.
Josh Zeller.
Smartest person I know. Ooh, golly. Smartest person I know is probably my brother.
Why?
He just makes things simple. Like, people tend to overthink things. He's just a very simple guy, and he is who he is, and that's
strong verbs, short sentences.
This is what it is.
Yeah,
take it or leave it, and I love it.
Favorite podcast?
Sula Audience.
Favorite book?
Favorite book?
Good job. Trick question. Throw it in there. He paid attention. He paid attention. He's sharp.
I feel like we're on my desk.
We're like 100% on people saying like their favorite podcast artists. What books are you into? Like motivational or
motivational for sure?
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't do as many books as I used to.
Right.
I mean, I've got like 10 of them laying on my desk, like stacked up. I need to actually. Me and my girlfriend talking about this. They just kind of re-motivate and just
do this thing that's 10 pages a day. Just
exactly
10 pages a day. You get through a lot. I think that the position you're in right now, on the cusp of what Bags is going to become, I really recommend the Crushing It by Gary Vee. I think that'll be very, very, very good for you right now.
Okay.
As far as building an online presence and building a brand, I would suggest it to you and Brian both. Like that book. Read it 10 times. Like it really to understand the cusp of what Bags is on.
Right.
Like I've said this on the podcast multiple times. If fucking breakdancing is going to be a goddamn Olympic sport, if curling is a fucking Olympic sport, there's no reason at all that Bags. Because I hate saying the word cornhole just because it makes me think of cornholio. Like, but.
I'm not beating the butthead.
Yeah, I mean, so to me, it's Bags. Bags has to be in the conversation of being a fucking Olympic sport.
It already is. It's in
the
works.
Yeah, and I read something too, but I didn't want to like throw it out there. Like it should be.
I hope.
Yeah, and
allegedly.
But my thing is like, I'm just gonna keep banging away at it. You know, just not that I could ever be that level. I mean, maybe you never know. Maybe something clicks, whatever. But like to be able to go to the tournament, to whoever wins gets to go to the Olympics would be like dope, cool. Like I at 41, I still have a chance. Chance is really low, but you never know. I can go to this thing and I have a chance. Because my only hope before this was either breakdancing or fucking curling.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't. I don't do well on ice.
So I'm a quote guy. So I'm
Right.
a quote guy. So what I hear you saying is it's best to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one.
Correct.
Than to have or what is it? It's best to have an opportunity
and not have one, than have an opportunity. Not
there you go.
Prepared.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm a quote guy too. Like I like.
Yeah.
That.
I like to chop the quotes up a little bit.
That they give you like an app, like a new quote every 6 hours. Like I'm weird.
We got quotes for days, bro. Yeah, like we can go all day.
Yeah, I got that one too. Yes,
what's it? Quote guru.
But I used to say that all the time because it really is true. Because I always tell people, you just don't know. It's not who you are; it's who you know. So I've been blessed. Yeah. Like I just surround myself with the right people, and you never know.
I mean,
your energy's right. The right people will show up when they're supposed to show up.
What do we say all the time? The teacher appears when the student's ready.
Yep.
For me, it was. I started this Bags thing in November. I did some shit earlier in the year that got me hooked. I just happened to be drinking at Angry Beaver one day. Shout out Angry Beaver. Kaylee Vance, everybody loves you. Shout out Pally, love you, Pally. But I just happened to be Angry Beaver, and I'll think of his name here in a minute. It was the Goon Squad guys. They were doing happened to be doing a Thursday night Bags thing, and I was like, well, I'd been working construction all day. I was like, fuck. I mean, I want to get into Bags. All right, cool. So I ran home and showered and drove back to Angry Beaver and played and like, cool. And then like they stopped coming down because they had the other Thursday thing, and I was like lost for fucking months. Like I was still throwing outside.
I once was lost.
I mean,
but now
don't you do that?
found.
Don't you do that to me right now?
Was blind, but now I see.
Do not play that song. So I had this because I was at a low, man. I was at a serious low just because like, you know, COVID, all this other shit was going down, and like, oh, you're good. It happens all the time.
That wasn't my knee, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. So all I could do, I Adam Heitman, STL Pro Board, shout out. He, when I had Bob's, my bar, I got him a load of like barnwood, and he built me these dope ass boards, and like, so I had him set up, and you see my out front here, it's like this. I was just out there throwing bags and like, you know, whatever, you know. And then they stopped doing the blind draw at Angry Beaver, so I was like, oh. And so I was lost for a while. You can ask him, dude. I was like, nah.
Yeah. I was like, oh no, he's back. He gonna get back on that sauce, man. I gotta have something to do when it comes to construction.
Yeah, something constructive, man. Because like, you know, the bar was going through what it was going through, and everything was going on, and then like, I don't know. So then started throwing again November 1st, and you know, like it's in me now, but it's part of me. But you know, like you're here now, and you know, I knew like when I saw you and just the way you interact with people. Yeah, I was like, I gotta talk to this dude. And so one night I had a few vodkas, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna message this motherfucker. And then you got back to me, and this now you're here, man. It's awesome, man. And you know, surrounding yourself with the right people is exactly what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna learn anything from these other people. I want to talk to the best. Like, that's why I reached out.
Thanks for having me. I'll see you guys later.
Right. I mean, well, no. So hold on. I want to talk to the best. So what I'm saying is like, I'm using you to get to Brian Jones.
There you go. Exactly. I was just about to say, hold on. Let me get Brian on the line here real quick.
Oh, we gonna call Brian. We can
yeah, text him, and if he wants to.
Yeah.
Here in a second. Let me get through my questions real quick.
Yeah.
Text him and see if he can do a call in like 10 minutes. And
yeah, I will.
We'll bring him in. So, do you have any more questions for Jerry?
Oh, okay.
You've done like 10.
I know. I'm almost done. Food you hate?
Sushi.
Damn,
What?
Jerry! Get the fuck out, Jerry.
I'm out.
No.
Press in.
No.
You hate sushi?
How do you hate sushi, bro?
Man, cook that shit.
Man, I don't eat meat, bro. Like the only meat is fish. Like that's the only pleasure I have in life.
I can't wait for sushi.
I can't do what?
Oh, bro, I get hammer
to
time.
my defense, okay, I will say this: I am the weirdest person about food. Like, here, first of all, in the city, we don't eat sushi. We never had sushi growing up on North Broadway.
It wasn't till I got to the white girls, man. Then I saw, oh, I like.
Oh my god,
shit.
that just reminded me of Yo telling us Yolanda telling us last week the only reason black women start giving heads. That whole thing.
For some
sushi?
No. It made me.
She said black women that start giving head to the white girls we was always bragging about how good white girls gave head. So then the black girls start getting on their shit
because
she said.
Yeah, because
that was she said.
Oh Lord,
like,
I am gonna pray for everyone in this room tonight.
Because they saw the white girls with all the nice shit. They don't have to work, and they get all these new purses and stuff.
Them gawk getting Louis Vuitton bags. That motherfucker that I don't suck dick and get you motherfucking Michael Kors. Yeah. I was like, hey.
Dude, I literally, Jerry, I did this. I was like,
we need to Becky earned it.
She said we need to start a new tribe.
They got up.
I'll get on a train.
They got it together.
So, yeah, I know. How far behind are you guys now? Though, I mean, I feel like you guys like you guys brought a new how the white girls figured out doing squats, giving a booty. Like I feel like you guys figured out the head game real quick.
Oh my god!
Right, exactly. Obviously. Right. Yeah, I do with the most.
Black dick suckers. Okay, president of the black dick suckers.
Right.
We get back to the show.
We getting back to this one. Okay.
Shit.
So, ask him the music question.
Jimi Hendrix or Eric Clapton?
Eric Clapton.
I do love Layla.
Yeah.
Oh, and he sings a song about cocaine.
Cocaine.
Eric Clapton.
I want to play Eric Clapton.
No, stop.
Okay.
Keep going.
White Snake or Public Enemy?
Public Enemy.
All day, son. All day.
And last one. What's last one? What's last two? Favorite cartoon character?
Favorite cartoon character? Man, this is gonna date me. He-Man.
Okay.
I have the power.
Do you still have in your parents' basement or attic? Do you still have He-Man like characters, like figures?
Hell no.
I do. I've got every fucking one of them.
But I do remember. Yeah, that was the thing.
I still got the castle. I got Grayskull. I got the Skeletors.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They're in the attic. We didn't have basements down Southern Illinois. Most of the time, I mean, I grew up most of my life in a home that was mobile. You could put wheels on it.
Why'd I think a cell phone, not a trailer park? I was like, mobile.
I didn't grow up in a trailer park. Hold on, bro.
Oh, wait, no.
I said I had a home that was mobile. Didn't say anything about a trailer park. Look at you. See, this is that white hate.
I was saying he lived in T-Mobile Manor.
No.
All right, so what's the second one?
Last one is what was your best night at throwing bags and your worst night?
Don't you take that from me.
Oh, I take that from you?
You took that from me.
I be stealing from the whites, man. I don't even mean to no more. I just do it on accident. Sorry, see?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm the bags guy on this podcast, but apparently I'm not the bags guy anymore. Why don't you stick to darts, motherfucker?
Right. I'm sorry.
Way to take the obvious one. Okay, let me put my little spin on this. What was the win where you're like, holy shit, like I'm pretty fucking good at this game? Where you like didn't expect to win, but you won that match where you were just like, holy shit.
Probably the first time I beat Brian Jones.
No shit.
Yeah, that was probably the just
how long ago was that?
Oh,
how long did it take you before you beat him?
A long time. Brian's like, he's like I told you before.
Yeah,
he's like a brother to me.
Yeah.
And I looked up to him. I still do.
Yeah,
I don't want to use looked as.
I mean, he's a little bit shorter than me, but yeah, he's tall.
I still look up to him
right.
too. But no, he's just he was just one of the guys that just you looked at when you walked into a tournament.
Yeah,
that's the guy you want to be, and
yeah. So yeah, that's like me with the like when I beat Big Dave, and then when I beat Big Dave, it was like a step. I was like, holy shit, I finally beat this dude, And then when I beat Marty had bust. I never beat him for 4 fucking years. 4 years, like I'm talking ass thumping, like beating my ass. And then, I mean, there was one we played 17 games in a row one night at Bob's, and he beat me 17 in a row. The most points I ever got was 11.
Wow.
Yeah, and then finally, when I got to the point where the first time I took him, I beat him. I was like, man, that's awesome. And then I started taking his money. Last time I played him, I took him for 50. And I was just like, the first 3 games, he kept just wanting to bet like $3, $5, whatever. So I kept losing.
Setting you up.
And I set him up. And then I
got him.
I beat him for 10, and he doubled. Then he doubled it. Then he doubled it. Then he doubled it again. So I put him at 40, and then he got up. I think it was 7-0, and I was just like, "We're just, you want to double it? And we're doubling it, right?" And then I fucking reeled off 21 straight on him, and fucking busted his ass, and I was just like, like. That was like I know that feeling. Like yours is on a different level because Brian is. I mean, when I saw you beat Brian at that ACO regional, you beat him twice that day. That was the only 2 losses with you, right? That's what was like. Whoa, dude! Like this dude beat this guy that was top 5 player in the nation. Yeah, it was 2 years ago, but like life happens. Like stuff goes on. I get it, but like the way you beat him, like. It was like I think the when you beat him in the championship was like what 21-14 or something like that. Like it was
when we play, it's always close.
But I could tell like well he still had the boot on though too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I beat him.
Yeah.
No, he's.
I know. But then they were like, oh no, Brian hasn't been playing as much. He's kids and stuff now, and blah blah blah. Yeah. And I was like, no, the killer's still in Brian. Oh. Brian's still a fucking killer. The killer's still there. He just like hadn't been able to play as much. Yeah. So I mean, I could tell like when somebody's a fucking killer, you can tell when they're a fucking killer, bro. Like
he's a monster.
Yeah, for sure. So when was the loss that happened that was like, fuck, I need to focus more?
The last one.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
It's always that last one that you leave off with.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an emotional player, so I tend to carry shots. When not matches, I'll carry the last round with me or the last 3 rounds. So
God, I thought it was weird because I think that way.
It's
like I could literally almost tell you every shot of every competitive match. Competitive, not money matches like that. Money matches at the bar are different down here. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but like in competitively, I can tell you every time, like almost every shot that I've shot, like I was right, I was left, blah blah blah. But it's like I can't let it go because that fucking killer mentality, man.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's always that last one you leave with, and you're like, you know what? And then here's the thing: when you go into these tournaments, these guys are practicing all the time.
Yeah,
they're playing 3 nights, 4 nights a week. They're playing every weekend.
Right.
I still get frustrated with myself because I could have thrown better. But there's times I beat some of these players. There's times obviously I lost, but it's frustrating because you leave. You're like, you know what? It's my own fault.
Right. Exactly.
It's like any other sport.
I never blame the other.
Practice.
Yeah. Exactly. And like, my mentality is always just if I don't like something, get better.
Right.
And so like that's why when I get my ass whooped going to these blind draws and shit, like I'm still learning. Whatever. I'm not saying I still learn it. I'm just like, I need to get better. And that's why I throw the amount I do. Even though this last week, like, now you're here. Yeah. So like this last week, the best I've thrown on Thursdays was the one I took a week off, like, and just kind of relaxed a bit, So anyway, all right. You got all your questions?
Yeah. That's it for mine.
Okay. So, all right. No, I've got my questions.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
All right. Sorry. So if you were going to be any character, whether it be like a movie character, or whatever hero, whatever, if you ever wanted that to be your life, whether it be somebody that happened in reality or something that happened on TV, movie, or whatever, what life would you want?
Michael Jordan.
That's a really good one. What was yours last time?
I'm sorry, I like you to give me the questions before.
No. I asked it with when Yo was on.
What did I say?
Do you remember what he said, Yo?
What was the question again?
Like if you had a character to be that you wanted your life to be.
I
think you said Black Panther.
No, I said you said I couldn't say that, so I said the Hulk.
Yeah, that's right, the Hulk. Yeah. But the in-game version of Hulk.
Right. I like the in-game version. I like that version.
Yeah, and so and I said the Wolf from Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
That dude's my fucking like I rewatch that scene with him so many fucking times. Probably the most watched video I have on YouTube is just that whole scene with him being in there. Like, I know that these linens are family linens, and I know your wife is going to be really mad if these linens are gone, but stack of cash. Like, do you think she'd be mad that she'd be able to buy these new linens with this? Like, the person that can come in and handle any situation. Like, that's the shit that I love is just being like, walk into a situation. Now, I don't want to deal with dead bodies. Like, even though I would know how to deal with dead bodies, I don't want to deal with dead bodies.
Right.
I don't want to deal with that shit.
Not signing up for it.
Yeah, I'm not. No. If somebody calls me, I'll be like, well, I need $5 million at my doorstep right now, like in the next 10 minutes. And then I'll think about handling that situation the way it needs to be handled. But it would take $5 million on my doorstep in cash.
But just had a conversation.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Next question. When the Olympics decide to make bags a sport,
okay,
you're in the championship game, gold medal on the line. The only bag that your partner can shoot to win, the only thing you can do is put an airmail in. There's a blocker in front. The only thing they can do is put an airmail in to win the match and give you that gold medal. Who's your partner?
Jimmy McGuffin. It comes down to two: Jimmy McGuffin or Brian Jones.
I was gonna say you get one national, like Jimmy McGuffin's a national.
He's Kentucky. Yeah. So
But he's on.
If it's outside of St. Louis, Jimmy McGuffin airmail.
Right.
No.
That dude fucking.
He's a monster.
I don't know.
Hey, I'll tell you what though, Matt Guy just hit. What did he hit? 48 out of 50 airmails. So, okay, pick your poison.
Yeah.
Brian Jones locally.
Brian Jones, I think even Brian Jones nationally, you can't go fucking wrong with
it.
You can't. The dude's fucking release is the same every fucking time. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you have the same release every fucking time. And that's why I'm learning it over time. But yeah. The dude's a fucking stud, man. And like I'm just trying to get in and practice with you guys. I'm just trying to, hey guys. Hey, can I just practice with you? I have a lot of people follow me on social media. If you need help with that, I can do that. I can provide that service. Actually, I can't provide it. I can just refer you to my friend Marcus Onesimus Boston and my other friend Big Stu, and they can take care of you. Right. What was my last question? Shit. I had it and then lost it. Where do you see that? Where do you see bags coming in the next 5 years? Forget the Olympic stuff. Just like where do you see it being like a almost like an NFL thing where it's like Sundays and there's like a big, there's always a big tournament with teams, and like do you see it turning into a team thing where there's like, people that own these teams of these bags guys and they, where do you see it? I'm just throwing
I was like electronic sports, like how esports are.
Esports, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of in that.
I think this is the, in my opinion, like the bags is turning into like the culture of esports is the culture of the 30 to 50-year-old. That's our esports. But there's a lot of young kids coming up. Obviously there is but I don't know. Where do you see Jerry as a legit pro that makes money on the sport? Like
I think bowling. It's probably comparable to what bowling
I think
made.
It's bigger than bowling.
It's going to be bigger than bowling, but I mean, as far as you got ESPN,
yeah,
Bud Light, which is the newest.
Oh, dude, they just tipped their toe in it.
Johnsonville, which is obviously, but here Bud Light's
the one that broke it open.
That's the
one.
That's
the one.
That's the one they've been chasing for years. That's what, to be honest with you, that's what everyone's been chasing in this game for years. Is Bud Light, Budweiser. That is that's the mecca of sponsorships.
And they're not even sponsoring the league. They're just sponsoring the players.
Well, and that's probably allegedly.
Allegedly. If you had to guess.
If I had to guess, I'm sure because they are tied to that league that there is a kickback of some sort. And that's okay. That's the stage. They built the stage, so they want to be compensated for their stage. But I think I could see it as a weekly thing, like every week. Maybe it's you have
a season,
and then every Sunday is maybe it's a month-long tournament, or it's a 2-month-long tournament. Every Sunday is a 3 or 4 matches. It's a segment.
Yeah,
it's gonna move on to the following week. Maybe I'm giving away some ideas
here. But it's not.
That's actually a really good idea. Now I think about it.
But I think that nobody watches mainstream television anymore.
No, really. No. So I don't know. I just think it's gonna. It's rapidly growing. Like
it's to a point to where like even me, just as new as I am, November.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting hit up a lot about like, oh, where are you doing these bags things? I'm adding people to like the groups and different shit. Like people are like, just because it's something to be competitive in and it's something that everybody can play. You out, yo? Bye, baby.
Be good.
Okay, good to see you. So, I do love the fact that like it's going like that because a lot of people were like, oh, I was playing cornhole when, not a lot of people. I would assume some people are in that sense, like I was playing cornhole before it was popular. But to me, I want everybody. I want LeBron James playing cornhole.
Absolutely.
I want the best of the best. Like I want everyone playing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when I'm in France playing in a world fucking tournament,
it's already happening.
Right.
They're already overseas and they
there's the expansion. I don't know if the lady that's running ACL right now is the right person for it.
It's a gentleman.
It wasn't late. I thought it was late.
Stacey Moore.
Oh, see, I assumed with the name Stacey that it was a woman.
Yep.
That's my fault for assuming.
No. I'm sure it ain't the first time.
Right. So I don't know if they're the right person. Maybe.
So my thing is, and I'm very opinionated. I played ACL last year, and I don't mind. I support. Here's the thing. I support the game.
Yeah.
Right. I support the people in the game.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not going to choose letters. Okay. At the end of the day, I will play both of them because my friends are in both. For me personally, I did last year ACL. I actually did it last couple of years. So when ACL came to St. Louis, that was I was
19, right? Yeah, 19.
19. It was I decided, I said, you know what? We got a national, let's go. So I ran with it. I built a really good team. To be real honest with you, I take a lot of credit for starting the ACL in St. Louis and building this thing where we hold great turn. I'm nothing without the team, right? I put the right people in place.
Right.
You're
only as good as your team.
I'm only as good as my team. And it had really, the only thing it had to do with me is a passion for a stupid backyard game that I love. And, I met some, they started off as friends, they're family.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
I always use the analogy of this game is that I can break down anywhere from California to North Carolina.
Right.
Anywhere in this country. And I can post on Facebook and I'll have a ride in an hour.
Right.
Isn't that amazing?
That's awesome.
It's over a game.
That's awesome.
Over a game. And it's not, I always say it's not who you are, it's who you know, right?
Right, exactly.
So, I put in place, I had Wally, which was one,
Wally's a good dude. I like that dude a lot, man. I love that dude.
He's my brother. Love him. I've got,
even though he busted his ass last time. I was like,
he let me win. Jen Lewis, who is
amazing.
She was our registration girl. So all the scenes behind any of our tournaments where you had to get online, you register.
You always need that person that can
and it was on top. Like when you're checking in, it's like holy shit.
The structure, do all the structure.
It's Jen Lewis, right?
100%.
And then you got Jen Jones, who was right there next to her, and she was promoting and she was running the tournaments, running the brackets. And then you had
is she the curly haired?
She runs Darting Prairie Cornhole.
Okay, yeah.
I met her husband Ken.
Yeah,
family,
amazing people.
They're
amazing people.
So they were on the team, and I knew I didn't have to worry about that. So when I showed up to a turn, so I would promote my ass off, right? I would be out on social media and I would be doing whatever the hell Jerry does. Sometimes Jerry don't even know what Jerry's doing, but
sound like, I wish Marcus was here to hear that, because like he would say the same thing about me. Like, Cecil doing Cecil things. He says it all the time. Like, Cecil's out doing Cecil things. Like, whatever Cecil's doing is for the cause.
Right.
We don't know exactly what he's doing, but it's for the cause. Right.
If you ask and I don't even say my team, our team, right?
When you say team, what
when I say team, I started MCA in St. Louis, Missouri Cornhole Association. So from there, when I say my team is, to be honest with you, is Jersey County Cornhole, Darting Prairie Cornhole. Here, all of them, Vortex, Fly, any of the local Jefferson County, all of them. We're just a big family. But I would be the guy that would promote and do all the stuff. And
Marcus, you just missed. You missed something great just a second ago. He was talking about like, I would just be out doing Jerry things, and I was like,
ask them to explain what Jerry thinks is. Actually, you know what, Marcus? He's got the computer right there, right? How many people were watching? 14? Out of those 14, you don't know anybody. Hey,
there's another junior?
Just pick a name out of the 14 and we're going to give him a t-shirt.
There we go. Missouri Cornhole Association t-shirt.
My damn mic ain't even on. I'm out here talking shit. Hold on. Let me get back in.
Well, you got to take the cap off, Jerry. So no, he said Jerry, when he was building his team for the cornhole, he's like, yeah, they were taking care of everything, and I was just out doing Jerry things. And I was like, oh, if Marcus was here right now, he'd tell you like, he's doing all the stuff and be like, "Oh, where's Cecil?" And Marcus would be like, "Oh, Cecil's out doing Cecil things."
Yeah, that's it.
That's club soda. Do you want water? Water.
But you know what? That's the thing, though. When you build a really good team, you can rely on them, and I was blessed.
Oh, dude, 100%.
Everybody would always say, "You guys run the." Hey, I would get messages, Jerry, you run such a great tournament. I'm like, I was there, right? Because my team is
right.
Made it happen.
Right. So when we started this thing, when we started the podcast, it's funny. I know Marcus started the story probably 10,000 times. I started it because I was mad at the bar I was working at because I had built up, like when I started working for him, I had the shitty nights. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I had those nights. Like that's when I was bartending. And I had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And they were nothing for him. Those were like $500 nights for him. Right. And so I built them up to where they were consistently over, $1,200 to $1,500 nights, And then a Saturday night opened up, a night that I didn't have to worry about building. I could just go in and collect money. But when I was like, hey, I want that Saturday night shift, this is a fucking $800 shift, they told me, they were like, well, how can we give you that when you already have all the good nights? But what the fuck are you talking about? I already have all the good nights I built that were fucking $500 nights. Exactly. Now they're this, and now I have all the good nights. Like, no, I built that motherfucker. I want a night I don't have to fucking worry about. I don't have to worry about like making all of my social media posts and reaching out, sending out text messages like, hey, I'm working tonight, blah, 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 that bullshit. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start this podcast. Start a podcast about the bar industry. So investors can hear my podcast and then know I know what I'm talking about the bar industry and then invest in me. And then I was like 3 weeks in and I called Marcus and I was like, hey man, I started this podcast thing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Do you want to come help me? And
now, mind you, Jerry, I'm an Apple whore. Like, Steve Jobs can have all my money.
Same.
I wish he'd still be here now because Tim Apple is ruining the fucking company.
Right.
Quit deleting shit off my phone and give me something. Steve gave you something.
Yeah.
Tim ain't giving us shit. He takes shit away.
Yeah, you gonna pay for it.
I'm still like, why? Apple saved us. Without Apple, we wouldn't have been this far along.
Right.
So I told him, I was like, hey man, I started this podcast. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Do you want to come not know what the fuck we're doing together?
And I was unemployed. I was like, I ain't doing shit because unemployment before like this unemployment. It was back when like it was low key. Like I'm getting a little dust, a little Uber, get a little Uber out here, little
pay
Lyft.
Me in cash.
That's it. Little drugs on the side.
Right.
Do what you got to do.
Side hustle. But yeah, and we started on the fucking couch upstairs, man.
Yeah.
Like that's where the whole thing started, was on the couch upstairs.
We used to give audio to a third person and get it done. I said, dog, I need this shit in house. I turned like Suge Knight. I need Dr. Dre. I want all my shit in house. I said, I have an Apple. I know something on this motherfucker can do something we
Bro,
need.
it was so bad when we first started. I mean, if I feel embarrassed, but I appreciate it at the same time.
I am too.
If people go back and listen to our early podcasts, they were so bad. They're still bad. They're still not great. But
we sound
still,
better.
We sound better.
We still know what the fuck we're talking about. But
yeah. We still like
sound quality
get all over the place. But like
my production stuff is a whole lot better. I'm so efficient. Like it's so good. Like it's so great. Like it's so efficient.
Right. So I get where you're coming from with the fact that when you started, you didn't know what the fuck you were doing, but you still built a good team around you of people that were passionate about a sport that at the time. I mean, when you started, it wasn't shit.
We would do a blind draw. I think we started at Cave Springs Lanes years ago.
I've been out there a few times. I'm not boycotting. I'm just was upset the last time I went there. Well, anyway, go ahead.
They we would have 8 people show up, 10 people show up. I mean, it
stayed on the grind though.
And we just kept throwing and kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. And then took a couple years off, or not probably a couple years, probably a year off, where I didn't run any tournaments. I just kind of just play a little bit and run little tournaments here.
When you saw it on ESPN the first time,
that's when we said, that's actually when it hit ESPN. Mm-hmm. That's when we said, okay, we're bringing ACL to St. Louis. And I took the bull. I said, all right, I'll be the guy. Why not? Hey, this will be fun. Oh my God.
You're like, what? What did you like part of the way, like when you first started, you're like, what the fuck did I just do?
Yes. Yes, multiple times.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
And you know what though? But like I had told you before, this game for me, it started off as a game. Me and my first partner, which was Rich Walker.
The guy that I saw in the video from 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So, when you were throwing like Cecil on that fucking YouTube video.
Hey. But you know what? Me and him.
So look at those affliction genes.
Hey,
I know. You saw the white. I didn't want to call him out.
Look at those Ed Hardy jeans.
It didn't have no jewels on that bitch.
They didn't have the jewels, but they had the white. They had the white
crazy ass stitching.
They had the white stitching. Yes, with his shocks.
A man has his limits, right?
I used to love shocks so much. I used to love shocks disgustingly.
Oh,
bro! After Air Max 95s, I was a huge shocks person.
Oh yeah.
I did have the shocks.
Yeah, you had the white shocks on, bro. We saw those motherfuckers were clean though. That's how I knew Jerry grew up in kind of hood adjacent.
Fresh out the box clean.
Hey. Oh my God, I do remember them now. Damn.
He didn't have a hat on. Like I was like, man, who's this clean cut white dude on this Jerry Wolford Jr.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man. That's just great.
So yeah, I mean, like I think that you were on the beginning of it, but the thing is, like, this game is fucking timeless.
It's gonna be around a long time.
I don't think it's ever going away.
No, here anybody can play.
Yeah,
right.
You like we were talking about earlier on the couch. Like you're never gonna have to quit because of fucking you got too old. Never.
So when we first started this thing, it started off like I said, we'd have 8 to 10 people show up, and then we'd get 20, 30 here and there. And then it hit ESPN. And at the time, this will give you some character about Brian Jones.
Okay.
So
what do you say about calling him? Do you reply back?
I need to text him.
Right.
So he's in the ACO. He is like
he's ACO through and through. Like
oh my God. He's like I don't know what his exact title is, but anyway, he's the shit.
Is he involved with ACO like on the executive level?
He's one of the guys. Like if you ask anything about ACO across the country, if you can't get a hold of Brian Jones' name is going to come up and say, call Brian. He'll know.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
So anyway, I played with Brian Jones in the ACO for a little bit, and then ACL hit ESPN, and I thought, you know what? And we didn't have an ACL director in St. Louis. I'm like, here's our chance. Right. I did it for the game. Not the letters,
right?
But I used that springboard to grow the game.
Yeah.
Our first regional had my team. We had no idea what the hell we're doing. We got the venue, we got all set up, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know how to fucking set up the music. You can't play bags without me. So I call this guy at the night before the tournament at like 11 p.m. at night. I don't remember.
Some DJ or something?
No. I call Brian. So he's in the ACO, and like it was just there was a lot of tension between ACO and ACL for no reason.
Jennifer Pruitt Jones says Brian is the conference commissioner for the Midwest.
There you go,
bitch. You get my man name right. Brian is the conference motherfucking commissioner of the goddamn Midwest.
There you go.
So text him and see if we can call him. Let's get him on the fucking phone.
I'm assuming. Jones is his boo, but for the story, I'm gonna say that's his boo that said, "Bitch, you can call my man what he is, and not what he ain't."
So this guy he drives. He lives in Jerseyville, Illinois, which is about an hour from where we were hosting the tournament. He gets in his car and he drives over that night to help us set up.
That's awesome, dude. Like there's not a lot of people that would do that. Like that.
That right there is kind of the whole thing where I say if I broke down anywhere in California from North Carolina in this country, I could post on Facebook, hey, I'm on.
We got all those people listening, and now you're trying to.
It's gonna die. It's gonna die, guys.
Well, why did you unplug it?
Because I failed, and I gotta put my charger in. I put my charger.
You're not even.
Cecil, look.
I know. You're trying your best. I know. I got it.
I'm trying to find the hole. It's been a long time.
Brought to you by Cricket.
Whoa, baby.
All right, I got it in the hole.
There we go.
I'm gonna slide it down.
That's the first time in a long time.
That's what you said.
Year 3.
You got 3?
Man, I'm on year 3. I ain't been on nobody's vagina in 3 years.
What?
No.
What about that fouling piece that you keep going up to?
Look, I didn't say it was their fault. It's mine. It's me. I'm the problem, guys. Hey.
I know, but it's not like, I mean,
I know you right now.
We're going to go there. I know you read a lot and the intelligence part of it, I get it, man. But like, sometimes you just gotta dumb that shit down.
It sounds easy enough, right?
Right. If you don't like it, get better.
Yeah, don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be better.
I gotta start fucking.
Shout out Dr. Ross.
Fuck through them and just get it together. I'm sorry, we're good.
So
we're balanced, we're charged up.
Where was the first? What year was the first ACL regional in St. Louis?
Ooh, that's a Brian Jones question.
But he's ACO.
ACL.
ACL. Yeah. The one that Brian came and helped you on.
I'd have to ask somebody on my team, but I would say April of 18.
Oh wow! April. And then a year later in 19, so they had the biggest ACL event in the history of the ACL. A year later in 19,
we were pulling over 100 and. God, see, this is the other thing. This is why you build a team. I would say we were 120 to 140 players every regional.
Wow.
That's dope shit.
So I think that like somebody like Tommy, Tommy was here last week, and like Tommy's done a fucking amazing job.
Yeah.
And
big shout out to Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy, man. His the tournament tomorrow starts at noon, by the way.
Yeah. So that's.
I know. I was just saying.
It starts when I get there.
Bring it back to you yet?
Yeah. If it starts,
no. That's the ACO. The ACO will hold things up for Jerry.
Oh, no,
I'm just joking.
No way.
I'm joking. But
I'm always on time.
I'm wondering on your time,
bitch.
Yeah. Jerry runs on Jerry time.
Oh Lord,
and you gonna love it.
So I just wonder if there's not gonna be like some kind of merger or something. No. Like, you don't think so?
No, and it's unfortunate. Like I said, it's.
I don't want it to be like what if it's like a fucking
American League, National League?
Yeah,
I think
that's my hope.
League, National, that I think so, but it's here. Again, I don't know the higher powers how they do run their organization. I just know that I love the game. I love the people in it, and the rest will just take care of itself.
Yeah,
that's it.
100%. I mean,
it's so much easier that way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Mark, like it just
do what you can. Let the rest of that shit work itself out.
Yeah, and all I can worry about is the steps I take. Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, it's a good time. PB break.
This break is brought to you by Johnny on the Spot.
This break is brought to you by Bully Bags. Bully Bags are the best bags on the market.
Wait. Let me put the camera on you first.
This break is brought to you by Bully Bags. Bully Bags are the most consistent and most slick, the most sticky, the best bags. They are along the lines of Vortex bags. Both bags are great bags. This break is brought to you by Bully Bags and Vortex bags.
I wish I would have had a dog bark already. That'd have been too good.
Hey, so how was your week, bro?
My week was good, man. Like
your what?
My week was good.
You said break. I was like, what?
Yeah, my coworker got carjacked at work.
What?
Yeah, I usually got off at 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I saw him pulling a lot. I'm like, okay, cool, pulling, unpacking my shit up. I look up, his truck gone. A girl from like the security desk told me like, oh, he must have forgot something at home. He got dropped off. He didn't get dropped off. He got robbed. Oh wow! At gunpoint.
What?
With that thing.
They had the heaters?
They had a heat on his ass. The guy walked up the street, waited for him to get out of his car. We carry backpacks and shit. He carried shit. Came back, right.
Why are you gonna take somebody walking into where you work at?
Going to work. Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. Like
downtown is nasty, bro. Because if that got me, everything's my bag.
Yeah, but
it's a bang out.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you're not gonna be able to get to your heat if he's got the heat pulled out on you already, though. Right,
but I think different. I think because I know what I do, what I carry, and I'm always aware because I know it can happen. He wasn't worried about. He wasn't thinking about that kind of shit. He don't care for us. I know.
Oh,
because he wouldn't think like that. When I walk out, of the job, I'm thinking, being mindful of I didn't make it to my car.
Oh yeah, you're aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see that motherfucker that say, okay, you going there? Where you at now? You still walk? You know, I'm gonna make sure when you cross the motherfucking corner, we're supposed to be. And I park in a crazy spot too. I park in a crazy fucking spot, but I know where I can do that.
All right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that was crazy.
Gotcha.
I ended up working like a 16-hour shift. Then went and had Hammerstones that morning, had mimosas. So I went like 20. It was my dark night. It was Wednesday. I didn't go to bed till like maybe midnight on Wednesday. I've been up for 2:00 on Tuesday. And I threw pretty fucking good. Like,
throwing them darts.
We lost 8-7, but it wasn't my fault. I did my part, and I haven't thrown since early.
But the team lost, sir.
Team lost. I agree. I had a 128 out on the.
I don't know what that means.
So I went out on 128 points. So I hit 2 bullseyes. I needed a double, I think maybe either double 8 or double something. And I went out. So my total of points I needed to go out was 128.
Oh, wow. Jay, what was the comment you said on your 7s don't win, 10s to win? Or
10s don't score.
10s don't score. So the highest you can get possible when you're throwing is 12. And Jerry's thing is 10s don't score. Meaning, like, if you only scoring 10, you ain't scoring any points.
Damn.
Giving up too.
Bro,
Brian said we can call him.
All right, let's do it.
So how do you do it?
I'm gonna disconnect my laptop and then I will Bluetooth to connect to this, and then we can call him. So let me disconnect first.
Yeah. This is I'm getting like chills, like my hair's starting to stand on end. Like, we're calling Brian Jones.
All right.
Oh my god.
Let me see your phone. I'm gonna connect it. I'm gonna get into your settings real quick.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
You got the button. I'm so jealous. I missed my button.
So I was watching. You went on with the Cardinal Cowboy guy.
I did. Yeah.
I have so much to say about the dude, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to blast like out there, like whatever. I don't want the negativity out there. I just know that guy isn't a great person. He's done some stuff to he did some shit to Ethan. Marcus.
Huh?
The Cardinal Cowboy did some shit to Ethan.
Whoa.
Yeah, Ethan's like one of the best. Yeah,
sweethearted Ethan.
Yeah, because he filmed them playing music, and then like he filmed it, and then sent it into the city. Yeah, calling it.
I'm so jealous. I missed my button on the iPhone.
I'm afraid to get a new phone.
Don't do it. I miss my button so fucking much.
My girlfriend just got one, and
the camera's amazing. The camera is orgasmic.
My girlfriend,
everything else,
my girlfriend just got one too, with all the 3 or 4.
Yeah, and the speed is amazing. But like, I miss the button. Like, the button didn't bother nobody.
Yeah,
the button was perfect. Why would you get rid of that, you bastard? God damn it, Steve.
I'm
Why you
afraid to
die?
get a new one. I'm afraid.
Hold out, man.
Don't be scared, homie.
No, be petrified.
You're fucking.
Don't be scared. Be petrified.
Jerry Wolford Jr. You ain't scared of shit.
Yeah. Brian Jones, we calling you, baby.
Aha, here it comes.
Let's see.
Can they hear on the live stream?
We heard that line if I connected it right. There we go. There we go.
Oh boy, here we go. I wanted to bring him on. But
you bring him on. Bring him on.
You do that.
I'm like too scared. I'm like a little bitch. Like, Brian Jones, come on podcast.
Oh, now you're going, hey, you can call us, but I ain't going to answer.
What up?
What's up, Brian Jones?
What's up?
All right.
Oh, shit.
They had to talk to the man, the myth, the legend.
Well, they're talking to the man, the myth, the legend. You're there.
Right.
I love how humble y'all are, because I would never be. I'm like, you goddamn right, you know who you're talking to.
So, Brian, this is Cecil Adams. I've seen you before. I've never actually met you. But I was telling Jerry earlier on the podcast, I was like, man, if I had one partner like that I needed in my life to play bags with to win a tournament, I was looking straight at Jerry and I said it would be Brian Jones.
Yep. Well, I appreciate that. I'm trying to get back to that where I'm instant automatic, but haven't been able to play as much as I'd like to. But
hey,
trying
Brian.
to get back to that.
Hey, Brian.
That stage.
Hey, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
yep.
I don't want to interrupt you real quick. I just want to give you guys some breaking news.
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals agreed to acquire Nolan Arenado from the Colorado Rockies.
Shut the front door.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
serious?
Yep. Nolan Arenado is coming to St. Louis, baby.
Wow. I thought the biggest thing to be announced on this
Holy
podcast
cow.
is Brian Jones coming on, but now Nolan Arenado is coming.
Sorry, Jones. I didn't mean to take your thunder, baby.
He shitted on you. I just want you to know, Brian. I have no idea what you guys talking about.
Oh, no, Brian loves this.
He shitted
too.
on you, Brian. He get your whole fucking thunder.
I know. Brian's a car. He loves this. I guarantee it. What do you think about that, Brian?
I can't believe Mosaic had anything to do with that.
Yeah, I think that maybe it was one of those, hey, we need to do something, so we need to spend some kind of money.
Holy cow.
Holy shit, dude.
That's huge.
Dude, how much are we paying Matt Carpenter?
Too much. I don't know what it is.
A lot.
It's a Brian.
Well, here.
Guys,
I know.
Can we
But
focus?
1 second. We have the best. We have the most
Jonesy.
expensive guy coming off the bench in the league now.
No, he's probably a part of the deal. I guarantee it.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
He's a part of
Fair
it.
enough. But Brian, you were on with Marcus Onesimus Boston, my podcast partner. He doesn't really know a whole lot about bags. He's a dart guy. He's a dart guy.
I'm not that good at darts. I just like to hang out with my friends, do drugs, and drink alcohol.
So, Brian, I was at a tournament at the VFW. You were playing with the VFW in Arnold. You were playing with
Ben Keene?
no, you weren't playing. No.
Danny Newcomb?
No, the guy you were playing with.
Dalton.
Oh,
Dalton, yeah. Bro, I seen you hit those 3 air rails in a row, and you said, fuck yeah. And like my hair stood on end. Like when I was sitting at the other end on Dalton's end, when you hit those 3 air rails in a row, I was like, Jesus Christ, why the fuck am I even playing this game anymore? Like I could never compete with anything like that. Like, bro.
Yeah, but you seen my 5 or 6 or 10 that I missed before that. So that's just how it works.
Yeah,
you hit 3 big ones people remember, but they don't remember the ones you missed.
I mean, does anybody?
I remember the ones I missed. I never remember the ones I hit.
I remember every single one of them I missed.
Exactly.
I remember the ones I missed more than the ones I made.
Agreed.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, this game has humbled me so much. I picked it up. I started practicing November 1st of 19. I just needed something to do because I don't know, man. Like, just anyway. Long story short, I just need something to do to fill my time, and then like I went to the ACO regional at Numeli.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I didn't know who you were. And you were practicing or whatever, and I was like sitting there and they were like, oh, that's Brian Jones. Whoever I was talking, I don't even know who I was talking to, but they were like, oh, that's Brian Jones. And I was like, oh, whatever, it's Brian Jones. And I saw you practicing and like you were just fucking holding everything out. And I was like, let me Google Brian Jones. And so I Googled Brian Jones and I was like, holy shit. Like this fucking dude was like top 5 in the nation like 2 years ago. Like, holy shit. Like you still had the boot on at that time. And then I saw your logo, which is an amazing logo, man. Your brand is super fucking cool, man. And yeah, it's I don't know if Mark has seen it, but his logo is the pinky and the thumb out.
Well, you know what the cool thing about Brian?
What does that mean?
Like the surfer.
Like
okay, got it. Yep.
So with Brian Jones, all the stuff, and Brian, you can probably speak to this, but any of the things that he sells, like his T-shirts, his anything with his logo on it, $5 goes to the Jason Mott Foundation. So,
Love Jason Mott.
And I was telling them, Jonesy, the story of how the whole Jason Mott tournament came to play in St. Louis and how you got involved and how I was involved for 1 year and then I ran after that, but how you've kept it going. But yeah, tell them about what goes on with that.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about it because so my house is a stone's throw away from the beer garden in Soulard. So I'd love to hear about it because I know it's a great thing, and it was amazing when Jerry was telling that story about how you run everything. So I'd love to hear tell all the listeners about how you got started with it and what his tournament is all about.
Well, I mean, I don't want to take away from the guy you got sitting right there in front of you because the
no,
show
you're not taking
tonight
anything
is,
away.
There's nothing to give. You're not taking anything.
But to circle back, when you asked Jerry about who he his partner shooting an airmail. Well, he picked me. Well, Jerry would be my choice. I mean, we've done battle together for a lot of years, and if I had to have somebody shoot one to make one, I'm picking him.
Awesome.
So we'll go with that first.
Yeah, definitely.
But Jerry and I mean, we've been around bags a long time here in St. Louis, and Jerry hooked me up with the very first Jason Mott Foundation in Forest Park, and he's like, "Hey man," he's like, "I got this opportunity." He's like, "It sounds awesome." He said, "Would you be interested?" And I was like, "Absolutely." Well, we got over there, and I mean, it was a crazy experience for sure. But it was so unorganized. And like I said, Jerry thought he was going to have the easy job, and he ended up with the hardest job out of everybody.
That is some bullshit, because I thought, okay, I got the king seat, baby. Right? I'm like, I'm chilling. Hell no. I was like,
can't ever relax in that king seat.
Oh, it was terrible. You're exactly
he
right.
was. He thought he was going to be shitting in tall cotton, and he did not. That was not the case at all.
No, it wasn't. I think I got carpal tunnel from that tournament.
After the first, he hit the bricks. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. I'm gonna go play in these things from now on. I'm not gonna have anything to do with it."
Facts.
And Brian, you were like, "It doesn't go that way, Jerry."
But no, man. I mean, it's by far the coolest event cornhole wise that I've ever been a part of. We've it was bad. It sucked this year, obviously, because of COVID. So the one in St. Louis for 2020 and Memphis 2020 was both postponed because of COVID. So
oh wow, they run multiple. They run multiple of those.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Memphis
wow.
and St. Louis.
Yeah, they have one in Memphis in the fall. And the shitty part about it is the people that were affected. I mean, not saying that people aren't affected with COVID, but not being able to run that event when you're bringing in so much money for people that need it for,
yeah. What is
cancer and stuff?
Is that what it? Oh yeah, Case for Cancer, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Childhood cancer.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Kid cancer. Oh.
And it's not really childhood anymore. It started out that way.
Oh, okay.
But now, I mean, it's helping. I mean, anybody with their needs with
very cool.
Battling cancer.
Yeah, you said when it first started, it was childhood cancer, and they would have a kid come out and throw the first bag.
So my girlfriend she beat cancer in 2007, and cancer has taken her both her little brothers and her mom and dad. So I bought, I did get one of his was it 88 stitches? Mott has a through 88 stitches. He had his shirt.
Yep.
I bought the shirts through 88 stitches, and then I always wanted to get involved with that. So I'll tell you what, man. Like the next one, I mean, it's right by my house. Like I'll do everything possible to help out with that in any way, bring in sponsors, whatever it is to help out with that, because cancer has affected my life with my girlfriend. And her whole family. She's the last one of them. The cancer's taken everything from her, and whatever needs to get done.
I mean, there's one person. I mean, you go where and
hold on one second, Brian. You're breaking up a little bit. Hold on one second. All right, there you go. Try it again.
Is that AT&T? What kind of phone you got there?
Brought to you
Jerry?
by Cricket. No, I'm just kidding. It's AT&T.
Say it again, Brian.
You got me now?
Yeah, we got you now.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's been affected by cancer some way or another. It's a vicious disease, and just trying to do whatever I can to help. I mean, if it's just a little bit, just helping somebody, so for sure, March 17th or May 17th is going to be the Mott tournament in St. Louis this year, the Monday night. So
May 17th at the beer garden. Beer garden.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely amazing
so,
event.
We'll get Brian on. We'll get Tommy Wipes on. So we get you motherfuckers down here. I need more. I need to learn more.
Brian, you can come park at my house, and I'll drive you down on the golf cart, bro.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, bro. We can all ride on the golf cart. I got the golf. Literally, the beer garden is a 7-minute walk from my house, or a 3-minute golf cart ride.
Perfect.
Right on 13th.
I'm in.
Right down 13th.
Yeah. So, Brian, give a shout out your brand, your company, your socials and stuff. Let everybody know, and then yeah, man, I love your logo, man. I love everything you're doing, and let's just, let us know. And are you playing tomorrow?
I don't know. Am I playing tomorrow? Jerry.
To be continued.
Wait, hold on.
It's a mystery,
Jerry. If you,
I'm trying.
If you're drunk, if you're drunk, like you can obviously sleep on the couch, and then we can go to the tournament's like 8 minutes from my house.
Oh, I'm not drunk.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Sir, have you seen me?
I would love that.
Right. What bags were you? What bags you throwing right now? Brian?
Just for me?
Yeah.
For you, Jonesy.
Right now I'm a Reynolds guy, so I'm either throwing my
you motherfuckers in your flat bags. You can throw flat bags like
Reynolds, Pro X's. If I throw with Jerry, we're throwing Pro X's by Reynolds.
Yes, sir.
Throw Victories. I mean, anything Reynolds right now.
Yeah, I wish I could throw a flat bag so I could use Reynolds.
Hey, sometimes a flat bag. I mean, they still kick. I mean, that's.
I need to get. You know what? I need to get a Brian Jones autographed set of bags put on the wall, and Jerry Wolford Jr.'s autographed set of bags put on the wall. I mean, we got some Vortex like Soulardian bags that are coming in. So
you started putting up bags. I'm putting up thongs. I'm getting back to it.
That bag,
I'm back to the game.
And then
I can't put thongs on the wall. That might be too much.
No thongs on the wall. Come on, bro. We're not a fucking college bar.
You gonna be at any of the tournaments this weekend?
Yeah. So I'm really contemplating going tomorrow to the sports the place over by the old Tower T, but I'll be at the regional
Sports Center.
Yeah, Sports Center. Yeah. And then I'll be there Sunday for the singles. But so what you're
well, I know I'll be there Sunday as well.
I
guess it's to be continued on tomorrow, but I'll have you. I'll bring you something.
All right, awesome, man. I appreciate it. What? Give a shout out to your brand real quick, man, and then where they can follow you on all the socials.
Just Facebook. Just my Facebook account. You can follow me there. Instagram. Like I said, I got bags, I got shirts, I got hats, I got patches, I got watches, and like I said, proceed
everything.
Ooh. Percentage of
Marcus is the watch guy. Marcus is the watch guy.
Jason Knott Foundation.
Awesome, man.
Hey,
they're
Jonesy,
dope, man, they're dope.
Jonesy, let me ask you a quick question because we are obviously talking bags here tonight.
This is the Mob, thanking you for listening to part 1 of this episode. Tune in next week for the conclusion. Always forward.